Well, trash talk, 8-2. Desk jockeys 3-7. Very interesting here. I know this is going to be a tough one for you, but try to do this as unbiased as possible. I think you'll be pretty honest with this matchup, actually, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Aaron Rodgers at San Francisco. We were talking off air. Aaron Rodgers, had it not be for the sacks and interceptions this year, probably would be the number one quarterback. Mm-hmm. He spends most of his time on his back.
And for the record, I still embrace the sack rule. Even though it's affected me more than any other franchise in the GFO, I still embrace it.
Yep. Drew Brees against Tampa Bay, Aaron Rodgers against San Francisco. What do you think?
It hurts just to talk about it.
19 touchdowns Tampa Bay gives up to opposing quarterbacks. I'm going to take Brees on this one.
This is bullcrap. I had to play Brees when he was playing the Loins, and now I got to play Brees when he's playing the Buccaneers. This is bull.
He also has Jason Snelling going to step in and replace Michael Turner.
It doesn't matter.
Against New York Giants, and Joseph Adai against Baltimore. Adai had a hurt finger last week. Is he back to his pansy ways?
I don't think he ever left him. I mean, he's been soft since he was at, freaking LSU.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not really,
I think so. Chris Johnson against Houston. Marshawn Lynch against Jacksonville. Is there any team that can stop Chris Johnson right now?
No. The Johnson is unstoppable. And if it were not for the Johnson, I would be mediocre like you or the rest of the league. I would be just an average Joe.
Yeah.
But with the Johnson, I'm a superstar.
Yes. In your own mind, you are. Marshawn Lynch against Jacksonville. Do you like that?
It's the best I got. I don't really love it, no. I don't know what to think of Marshawn because he didn't play the first 3 or 4 games of the year. He hasn't had over 70 yards in a game since.
No.
So I don't know if he's not getting the carries.
Do you think the new coach comes in and says, Fred Jackson, let's try this again?
It's possible. I'm dreaming and hoping that he says, Marshawn, you're a number 1 pick. I'm going to ride you, and let's see what happens. Let's control the clock. Let's get rid of this corny run and shoot offense. No huddle garbage, and let's see if we can control the clock because our defense blows. Okay. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, on Desk Jockeys, wide receiver matchup you like, one you'd change if you could.
Oh, man. I might get rid of the Breston.
He did have double digits last week.
He did, and he doesn't really have anything to bring in necessarily. Maybe Earl Bennett and
hope for a flyer, James Jones, hope for a deep ball.
For anything. But
I guess this question might not be applicable.
He's got the best that he's got in there right now. Matchups that I absolutely love would be the Ward at Kansas City.
Okay.
I like that because Ward's in every game plan. He's guaranteed to be in the game plan. Yep. So I love that play.
All right. On the other side of things, you have Donald Driver, Miles Austin, Lee Evans. I'll be honest with you. One thing that I thought about Pierre Garçon as I was watching the game last week, I felt like Peyton Manning was trying to get him the ball. Regardless of how many times he screwed up, and
they were numerous.
They were bad.
Yeah.
But he has some type of chemistry, or he's forcing some type of chemistry. Is there? What did you see there?
I seen panic in Trash Town when it took him
till third quarter,
mid-fourth quarter to get 2 fantasy points. But like you said, he did force the ball to him, even with 4 drops and a false start and a crackback.
Yep.
They still went to Garçon, which is great for me.
Oh, it's huge. Would you?
I might put him in over Lee Evans possibly, just because, the quarterback, it's Fitzpatrick is not as good as Manning.
Yeah. Would you ever replace Marshawn Lynch and put in Garçon?
No. I am too running back happy, and it would take a lot more than that to get me to go to a 4 wide receiver set.
All right, Ben Watson versus Dallas Clark. I think we both like Dallas Clark here. Both of the teams that they're playing are about equal on what they give up.
Douglas, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to take Watson over the Clark.
Really?
Because I know that the Jets defense with the Rex Jabba the Hutt Ryan will blitz 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. That's not going to give Moss and Welker a ton of time to get open, and it's going to leave the Watson open.
Okay.
I don't think that the matchup is great, but I'm going to go out on a flyer and take Watson over the Clark.
Okay. I disagree with you completely. The Packers versus San Francisco and Vikings against Seattle. Basically a wash as far as the numbers go.
Yep.
For sake of argument, I'll take the Vikings.
Me too.
Okay. Anyway, what do you think this game comes down to?
Even if the projections have me winning by 55, which they don't, but let's pretend that they did, it's a loss for Trash. Trash Talk Incorporated struggles lightly. That's a nice way of putting it. I can't beat Roper.
No.
I don't know what the freak is going on, but I can't beat Roper.
No.
I can't remember the last time that I beat Roper. And I believe when I did, it was a couple years ago, and it was by home field advantage.
Yeah.
So I really haven't beat Roper, maybe ever.
Yeah.
He has my number. He owns me. I'm going with the jockey just simply because I can't beat him.
Okay, I will go with, to try to gain some games, I will go with Trash Talk. To try to gain some games. It's nothing against Roper.
Love it.
Roper, I would love nothing more than you to beat Trash Talk. But to gain some games, I've got to start picking different.
Me.
I've got to go against you, or go against you, Roper. I apologize.
You love Johnson.
We'll be right back with our next matchup.